Hi everyone, Susan and I again in the Nantahala community, according to the sign back there. We're actually on Wayah Road. One of our favorites. We always like to come up here. The way that it meanders along the creek with all the waterfalls and the rapids right there. We won't go even halfway down it, but we'll go up to the top, turn around and come back down. We just like to stay along the river here. Really nice to do here. There's, as you can see, a lot of electricity being produced up here. And right here is no exception. Look at the creek there. According to the locals, and from what we've been able to see, the hurricane that came through weeks ago did not cause any damage this far west. And they had a rain. I think we talked to our friend at the lavender farm, and she said they got 11 inches of rain in about a 24-hour period of time. But the creek that runs right beside her little gift shop and the field where she grows her lavender, the creek never did get out of the banks. So she was very fortunate to get zero damage. But we haven't seen any evidence of any real damage up here. Maybe a few more trees down than were here last time we were here, but other than that, nothing really to speak of. Boy, it's cool in the shade here. It's not bad out in the sun, but in the shade it's cooled right off. Of course, that's what we like about it in the summertime, because it's cool in the summertime too. There we're getting a little bit of color, a little bit of sun through here. This will be our last trip up to the mountains this year. If we keep to our schedule, we will come back in May for our anniversary week. I don't know if we'll come any earlier than that. I'm not big on riding in really cold weather. Sometimes in May it's still pretty chilly up here. We just have to see. I mean, I know we'll come. I don't think we come any earlier. But we try to sneak in a fourth trip sometimes, but we'll have to see. We go from May, we do the May trip, and then we'll do one in August for Susan's birthday, and then October for mine. And there's some months in there we could slip in another week without any problem. Just depends on what we have going on. See how things go. We're getting older and deeper in it. Didn't know my sold to the company stole. Yep, saw that the other day. But we'll see how it goes. We're very, very happy with the camper. The camper, truck, and trailer have been working out really well for us. Might have to put Susan's bike in the shop over the winter. I don't do all the service that it asks me to do because I don't have the tools and the facility to do it in. But I'd have to take it up there. Her transmission was starting to act like it was clunking a little more than normal when it shifts into gear. Yeah, if you've ever been on a Can-Am, you know they clunk into gear. That's pretty normal. But I rode it today and it seemed to do fine. If you think about the older RTs like we have, it's got the 900 engine, the 990 engine in it, and Can-Am says you should rev it up to between 5,000 and 6,000 before you shift it. Well, we don't go really fast, so sometimes we'd be shifting up into second, and then be about it. You'd never hit third if you didn't want to go faster. So they even last time we were in the to have service work done on it, they put a meter on it and pulled the records of the data points, and they fussed at us for not revving it up high enough to shift it. And maybe that's it. When I ride it, I rev it up pretty good, and it shifts pretty good. So maybe that's not an issue. This bike, knock on wood, no issues. It's been doing great. Original tires still look really good. I have changed the oil in it one time, and got it fairly comfortable for me. You know, something can always be more comfortable, but you know, for the most part, it's really good. It's really working out nice. There's a biker. He was out sitting on a rock on the river, just enjoying the peace and quiet. The old Yamaha is still doing real well. It's just, I mean, shoot, the year before last, or last year, I only rode the thing 100 and I didn't even run a tank of gas out of it for the whole year. It was like 150 miles when I did the annual inspection. That's the only difference in the odometer, and that's ridiculous. So I brought it down to Atlanta, and I've been riding it a little bit, but I really need to ride it a lot more, and I'm hoping to do that. Everything's going pretty good. We make a lot of friends when we come up here. We meet all kinds of people. We know some people up here we like to visit when we come up that we made friends with, the lady at the lavender farm. We know all the people at Iron Horse. We like them. They like us. Susan always brings some candy for the girls in the office when we come up, and so of course they really like us. So well, we have a good time. It's not expensive if you camp out. It's very reasonable. Very reasonable. I'm going to pull over here for a little while. And I don't know whether she was going to let somebody by. Yeah, I think she's letting somebody by. Not much to see here. I'm going to wait because there's another car right behind that one. She'll pull over, or maybe she won't. I don't know. No, nope. Maybe I must be seeing things. All right, this is a pretty deep little gorge here. As you can see that mountain all the way up there, and there's one right up there too. This is I believe this comes off of Nantahala Lake. I believe the map said that's what this was up here. And it does have a dam and a spillway, and occasionally they release water. They have signs up here saying you know, water could be released without warning, so you know, be on your guard. But of course, it never comes up on the road or anything. It's just for people like me, fishermen and things like that. People who will be down there. I don't believe anybody kayaks on this. At least I've never seen anybody do it. It's pretty rocky. Not a lot of water. I mean, it's fast-moving water, but it's pretty narrow. Here we're coming up on one of the waterfalls. I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to see it there. Maybe, I don't know. Can you? I did some still videos on that. Our plan, if Susan sticks to what she told me, we're going to go up here and turn around up the road up here and turn around and come back and pull over and find a spot. I hope it's a spot in the sun because it's pretty chilly for me. I had all my riding gear on, and we went over to the Heritage Festival that was going on this week in Stokoe Valley, where we stay, and I got really hot, so I took it all off and didn't put my riding gear back on other than my jacket and gloves. So my legs will get pretty cold. It's a really nice ride through here. I mean, it's nice and twisty and really scenic. Leaves turn. If we were to continue on, we'd go up here a good ways and would be the Wayah Bald, which is several little places you can go. Big overlook right up on top of one of the mountains. And then you'd go through a valley. If you don't go there, you go down through a valley, up to another mountain, do some twisties, and come out at the Nantahala Lake. And yeah, we're going to stick with the plan. This is our turnaround. And then you'll come out. Once you pass the lake, you go down the mountain again, and after a good long series of twisties and turns, you'll end up back at back to a valley again that takes you to Franklin, North Carolina. Really nice place to go. And if you want one, there's a you can get a Cherokee Mountain cabin off here to your left. There's community notes for Nantahala. That's kind of interesting. This is the center of the community by the note board. Right here at the recycling center. How about that? Oh well, I'll knock it off. Hope everybody's having a great day. Bye-bye.